Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, either in Central Asia, either in Europe, either in Middle East, Africa, or down under in Australia, and not to forget Malaysia, to the Global Community Builders Summit 2020 Globes.
So how are you, Muaz?
Fine, thank you. With me is Nurul. We're the host for you today. And we're going to be going through this 7 days event, Nurul.
Yes.
What is Globes actually?
So Globes, today is the opening ceremony for Globes. So actually Globes, we have 7 days throughout the week. Consists of 2 satellites programs. The first one would be the Community Builders Conference, and the second one would be the My CSO Empowerment Program. So I believe this is a great opportunity and great platform, especially for the community builders to learn, unlearn, relearn and co-learn with the fellow community of practice in the social development sector. So
that's a lot of learning, by the way.
Yes.
And I know that it's quite odd this time. Last year it was physical at Putrajaya, remember?
It was physical last year, but now it's something special. It's virtual. But also I want to mention here, it is co-organized. Globes for this year is a co-organized by the International Islamic University Malaysia and also Philandure, supported by APPGM, All Party Parliamentary Group Malaysia, and also CSO-SDG Alliance.
So ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, as I mentioned earlier, there's about 10 countries participating this time, right?
At least.
With almost 4,000 participants.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting, as this time is a virtual auspicious event online.
Yeah.
Don't change your cameras. I know it's quite challenging out there. You know, you have your children and the Zoom schools, right?
Yeah, work from home.
So stay safe, yeah? True.
So how do we move forward?
Well, actually, if you heard of community builders, what are community builders, Nurul?
Yeah, so I think personally there's no definite definition, but when people talk about community builders, usually what comes to our mind will be collaboration language. When we are referring to those people who are really passionate to uplift their society in terms of empowerment, uplifting the skills, etc. But the ultimate mission is to create a positive change in the society in a sustainable way. So that's the whole, I would say the common definition people would usually
remember, ladies and gentlemen, community builders are you and me. They are not only those from the public sector, nor the private sector.
Yes.
But each and every one of you who plays that specific role, these are the unsung heroes. And we participate to enhance, empower, and build the community.
True.
So for the start this morning, we have a very, very special guest who shall give us a welcoming speech. Allow me to introduce a bit about our President of International Islamic University Malaysia. This is the man who is an author and claims to have 25 hours a day.
Wow,
Let's listen
that's
to him
quite
later.
interesting. I have 24. You have?
Yeah, of course, 24. He's an author, social influencer, and of course, people know him as the global Islamic finance expert, with an accolades of awards, amongst others, Sharia Minds in Islamic Finance. Let us welcome Datuk Dr. Mohd Daud Bakar for the welcoming remarks.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and very good morning and salam sejahtera. Mr. Stephen Presner, United Nations Resident Coordinator for Malaysia, Singapore and Brunei. Mr. Muhammad Abida, Acting Head, ISDB Center for Excellence, respectable participants and attendees. Give me great pleasure to welcome all of you to the first Global Community Builders Summit 2020, or GLOBES, on a virtual platform this year. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which has dramatically transformed all our life into the new norm, the new way of life, work and play. On a personal note, I am inspired by the very praise of community builder. In my own world of corporate sector and business, we have popularized the term of vision builder, where the master of the master will nurture the younger generation of businesses to grow by giving them the idea, the coaching, the inspiration, and the experiences that they have accumulated to grow many more businesses in the community. The theme for this year's summit is unlocking the soul of community builders, achieving sustainable development goal. I like to underline the 4 keywords of this theme: unlocking the soul, community builders, and sustainable development goal. The philosophy behind this theme is to activate the social development sector via encouraging the motion of responsible community building and volunteerism. As a community builder, we stand together when the situation gets tough and tougher. We become more critical and creative when the pressing situation is surreal. We lead the way when the tide is high and turn the impossibilities to possibilities. If I may add in my own words, we need to build the ship while swimming in the ocean. IUM is a proud and strong supporter of the agenda of sustainable development goal. Following its recognition as the first university in the country to receive an International Green Gown Award for the 2020 Best Sustainable Institution category. The award is a recognition for the university to make a difference in the expertise recognized by the United Nations, and it places IUM as one of the universities on a global platform which plays a key role in changing and also finding a new approach to education in the future. To be honest, IUM is much more inspired to do more than never before. Being a committed and visionary enthusiast, IUM works on the whole community transformation towards sustainable society at all levels of the community, in line with the philosophy of leaving no one behind, in upholding equity, ethics, and justice. To elaborate, this is essentially to synthesize and to internalize the concept of equity, ethics, and justice. One example is the work done by CONSERV or by CENSERV, Center for Community Engagement and Services, IUM, which has been serving the community for the last 25 years. To a large extent, CONSERV is the face and the voice of IUM. IUM is a renowned education institution which has taken the lead, especially in advocating the concept and application of spirituality and sustainability, the 2S, in creating balanced and harmonious living. Taking pride in the diversity of faith-based community, as well as the strength in the indigenous settlement in the Gombak area, the fight for these 2S is very much pertinent. The recognition of the university as the Regional Center for Excellence RCE, Greater Gombak, has paved the way in the role of both spirituality and indigenous knowledge through education for sustainable development. That means greater participation over a much larger and diverse population base. Ladies and gentlemen, IUM is introducing, or rather inducing, the Sejahtera concept. Literally, Sejahtera means tranquility. In the university, or at the university, we would like to believe that the word is much more encompassing and elastic. Sejahtera, mainstreaming indigenous knowledge and local wisdom. Sejahtera is a rather multi-layered concept that conveys a deeper meaning than a single word can convey. The national education policy of the nation provides the worldview, context, and definitive framework related to Sejahtera, where briefly it advocates a mission to promote a value-based education system in the country in the quest to nurture Malaysians who are socially, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, and physically balanced and harmonious. RCE Greater Gombak is also keen to regenerate and mainstream the concept of Sejahtera, a local concept of sustainable living, as one of the main desired outcome of the RCE. The effort integrates well with the contribution of spirituality and indigenous values in transforming the whole community. To those community leaders who will be taking part in this summit, take this opportunity to learn, unlearn, relearn, and co-learn from the fellow community of best practices in the social development sector for a prolonged sustainable living. The concept of tumbuh dan menumbuhkan, or rather to grow and to grow others, would give a hope for the continuation of this initiative, the legacy gift for the next generation that we owe them a lot. I would like to believe that you are the heroes in the making. In any story, there must be a hero. In the story of community builders, we have many heroes. I would wish that there would be some legends out of these heroes in the near and far future. With that, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the sponsors, organizers, collaborators, partners, and all those who are directly or indirectly involved in making this event possible during this time of adversity. I would like to highlight the support and participation of both United Nations and ISDB, with special emphasis in this opening remark, which really make this event global and international. I would like to end my presentation with two quotes of my own. In any venture or struggle or fight, we need to be the leader before we become a winner. There's no other option but to lead your own way, your own idea, your own organization, your own institution, before you can ever dream to become a winner. It's very much premature to think as a winner while you are not yet a leader. So perhaps my fellow community builders, the would-be and the current and the future would-be leaders, think as a leader first before you can start thinking to become a winner in your respective assignment and venture. And also I would like to quote another interesting quote which is very close and dear to my heart. Winning is an inside job. We cannot be dependent on others to make us a winner. Winning has been always a work from inside, from your mindset, from the way you do things. And hopefully the global community builders, we're going to see the winners are being created from inside this platform that we are launching today. I wish all of you the best in your invaluable contribution toward a sustainable future and endeavors. With that, I would like to end my welcoming remarks. I wish everyone a successful, meaningful, blessed, and insightful event for the next 7 days. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Daud, for a very insightful speech. Right, Muaz?
Yeah, of course. That was very, very informative. So, Nurul,
Yes.
do you know who is actually Dr. Daud? He did mention just now regarding some of the key roles that he plays currently in the society, where he is also I would like to say, a global Shariahpreneur or Sharia entrepreneur. He founded and is the executive chairman of Amani Group, one of the leading Islamic finance advisors in the world. He is currently sitting as the chairman as the Sharia Advisory Council at the Central Bank of Malaysia, the Securities Commission of Malaysia, Labuan Financial Services Authority, and the list just goes on and on, especially in a few other countries such as Astana International Financial Center, AIFC Kazakhstan, the First Abu Dhabi Bank, and Permodalan Nasional Berhad. He also is a board member of various global financial institutions in Oman, France, Dubai, South Africa, Bahrain, New York, and Luxembourg, amongst others. Ladies and gentlemen, you can just see how a key person rises from the top, just like what Datuk Dr. Daud said just now. You have to be a leader before being a winner.
Yes.
And I remember, Nurul,
Yeah.
be the eagle.
Mm.
This is a challenge for those community builders out there.